Wah, wah. Right, got a problem. My mum and my stepdad is on about me and Doofus saying that it's time that we grew up and moved out and got jobs, stood on his own 2 feet. No way. Yeah, Doofus, fair enough. Yeah, Doofus. I can't really think of any good reason why Doofus should still be living here. He's 45-year-old. Yeah, it's time he moved out. But me, yeah, I'm 45-year-old as well. But, right, nobody in this house likes the crust off the loaf, right? I like the crust. So, don't kick me out. I'm eating the crust. Doofus, he's doing nothing. He's contributing nothing. Total waste of space. But me, you can't kick me out. Who's going to eat the crust? We're not ready for that step yet. I mean, getting jobs. I won't mind being a fireman though. I might apply for a job as a fireman. I reckon I'd be good at that. Doofus reckons he wants to be a doctor. Can't fault the lad. Been a good job that. I think he only wants to be a doctor though, because he's thinking he might get to see like nudie girls. Oh no, he hasn't said that, but I've got a funny feeling that's why he wants to be a doctor. I know Doofus, I know what he's like, and I know how his mind works. I'm pretty sure that's why he's wanting to be a doctor. He's thinking, oh, get to see women naked. I know how his mind works. So, I don't know, there might be some doctor jobs going what he can apply for. Maybe he'll get a job as a doctor. It's odd. I don't think he knows how about being a doctor. I don't think Doofus knows how to bat out. Like a few colours in here. I think I might pop a little bit of greens in. Some greens in here. Some pale greens, I'm thinking. Bit of yellow in it though. Not too pale. There we are. Right, I think what I'm going to do now, come in this bit here. Right. In fact, no, I'm not. Change my mind. Right, I'll do some more hills. I've got distant hills there. This one is going to be getting a little bit closer, so need a little bit more colour. Right. What you've got to remember, I'm doing this, right? If you're the one, the world is your lobster. You ain't got to have your own like mine. You can do whatever you want. The world is your lobster. So if you want to put your distant mountain there and your big mountain there, do it, innit? This paper is cheap cartridge paper. It's gone all bobbly. Normally it don't do that, but I think when it dries, I don't think it'll matter, so hopefully still will be alright. Hopefully it'll be alright. That's that. And then, see that contract between light and dark there, dead faint, but it's there. There. That's what you want. Right. I'm just wondering now whether to have a little dry. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a bit more fast. Right. Can't believe they want me and Bertie to move out. No way, man. Get shut up, Bertie. But don't, not me. Yeah. Just getting gradually more and more greener. And then soften that in with water. That's why they call it watercolour. Soften them edges. Right. Can we have some trees coming up here now? So probably, I think these, it's going to be even closer still, I think. So. Hopefully they look a bit closer still. I think I'm going to do, get me thing, wash to chisel edge. See how my edge is chiselled up, and stick in a few like that, because these are going a little bit closer, so that's going to make them look a tiny bit closer. Right. Let that gradually fade out as it comes down. I think I might even carry on when we brush that way like that. Look. And that looks pretty good. A bit more water. Jobs are good. I could even come into a bit of that sky bluish colour there and that. I'll make that look further away, like that. Right, is that dry? Yeah, right. I'm going to try and get a jagged edge on here now, so that looks like some long grass. So I'll mix some colour up, get a sort of palish green colour if I can. But quite thick paint so I can get a jagged edge. So I'm using now Chinese white, so I get my white colour, but I want a thick paint to get the jagged edge, so that's why normally you use the thin paint to get your white from the white through your paper, but because I want this jagged edge, I'm now using Chinese white to get my white. You know what I mean? It's taking me a while to mix this colour. So I want it pale, or I want it to contract against that colour. Let's just try this, see what it looks like. See how I've used a thick paint to do it. That I think is perfect, and I'll just keep mixing more and more white in as I go. That's it. And then as I get up here further, I'll just blend it in like that. Look at that. And then this bit here, I'm dead careful because this is where my path is. That's it. I need a bit thicker paint there. See? And then, because I've got this thick paint, it should scratch and all. Although I don't think I need to, I think that's worked. Right, so that's that. Some more. Let's build this area up a bit, I think. I'm going to take this clip off. There's a clip right in this corner, I don't know if you can see it on there. I'm taking it off so I can go in there. Come that bit up. And blend that in. Blend in like that. So, let me get some more green and a bit of brown. Browny green. Most greens, if you're using a green out of a tube, you need to mix it with something. They look a little bit unnatural as they are just in tube. Pale up I can't. There's a lot. That'll do. Right, now I'm going to come in now with some really dark greens. Just mixing a nice dark green colour up. That's probably quite nice at that. Right, Bertie. Hello, doofus. Bertie, what's the point in knocking if you're just going to walk in anyway? Sorry, doofus. This is Bertie, my stepbrother, who I was talking about. Tell you what, Bertie, say up to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. What do you want? Can we play hide and seek, Bertie? No. Just doing painting, doofus. Please. I'll tell you what, Bertie. You go and hide, right? I'll count to 10, and then I'll come and find. It might take me about half hour before I come and find you. Okay, Bertie. Right. Go on then. See you in a bit. Okay, Bertie. Go on then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I think he's gone. Not time to play hide and seek with Bertie. It's a pain in the arse. There we are. So that's some even closer trees. And then I think I'm going to do some even closer ones maybe. Should I just leave it? I might leave it at that. Bring that across there like that. Get them ones up. It looks alright at that, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Let's try that. Get some of this colour back in here and try and get some of these grasses back in. Well, I think that's a real nice contrast between light and dark there. Right, let's see if I can scratch a few grasses in. There. Try to keep them short because that grass is quite far away, so some of them longer ones I'll take back down. There. That's it. Right, I think now build this area up. Right, let's have another go. Let's have a look at this. So I'll mix a nice sort of mucky brown colour up for it. So that's my path. And then I'll come into some nice mucky, like a mucky greenish colour. dab some water in. And that's it. I call that a council pop. Put some council pop on it. Soften some of that in. But I don't want to kill all of them light colours. I've got to leave some of them shining through, or else it'd be a waste of time me putting them in first place. Right back here, and have a few just hints or a few rocks and that. And they're not really scratching in very well. I want to mind the hints or a few grasses and all. I'll get a thicker paint on this very bit here. Let me move this across so you can see what he's doing. Right. I'm going a bit thicker colour now. A little bit thicker. This colour now is thicker than Doofus's brain, so it's pretty thick. It's really thick. As thick as Doofus's head. There we are. Rattle that bit of shake, rattle and roll. Right, get some rocks in. See that? I'm just scraping it with card. Put rocks in. And then a few grasses in with that. These grasses are a bit closer, so they can be a little bit longer. Too shorter as we go back. So, might stick a few grasses in with rigger brush and all. So grass colour. Oh, just a few. Getting shorter, and I'll go back. That's it. Is this a bit dry? No. Right, I'm going to dry it all now. Right. It's my favourite, this bit. Said boo in his ear. Oh, I don't know. Right, this paper, oh, it's still wet. It's rubbish. It's got all like a blotchy effect on it. It's just cartridge paper normally. That don't happen. What? Oh well. It just shows you though that even with dead cheap paper, you can still do a sort of half decent painting, because if that were flattened out properly and put in a frame, it'd still look alright. What do I want? Oh yeah. Peter and Paul with 2 bods. Like I say, when you're painting, you can make little stories up. These 2 bods are gangster rappers in it. Right, now I'm going to put a little bloke walking a dog. I'm going to put him a white t-shirt on. Give him a white t-shirt. Just getting hold of some white paint onto my brush. My white paint's dead dry. Oh, let's see if that'll work. So, bring him in about there. And that's white t-shirt on. There we are. Give him some brown here. A bit of brown here. Some trousers. Can't be walking around without his trousers on. If you walk around without your trousers on, you will get arrested. So when you're painting people, always put some trousers on. That's a little dog. And then get like a sort of nice purplish colour for a little shadow. I'll have my light coming in that way, so I'll take my shadow over there like that. Right, that's that. Where's my tiny little brush? Got a signature on it. Let me see this. I'll put my signature there. Boy, birthday boy. You know what? I'm going to put one more big bod in my sky just there. We'll call that one Gavin. Like I say, you can make your little stories up. You don't have to be mentally deranged to be an artist. It definitely helps. Right, I'll show you. Right, see that? See how that paper's all cockled and that? And it's like, if you're getting dead close, it's like a bit blurry pattern in it, look. That's just because it's dead cheap cartridge paper. And that don't normally happen. But that's that. So, if my mum and my stepbrother, if my mum and my stepdad's watching this, I just want to say, yeah, kick doofus out, but me, who's going to use the crust on the loaf? Doofus don't like it, my mum don't like it, my dad don't like it, I like it. That's going to get wasted if I go, so don't be kicking me out. Right, doofus, I'm coming, ready or not.